Good morning, this is Mr. Fenner. Today I'm going to show you how to animate a phenakistoscope. First, you'll need a phenakistoscope. If you do not have one, then please refer to one of my earlier videos about making a phenakistoscope. Next, you'll need a cover sheet like this. What's going to happen is that when we put this into the animation station, we're going to be covering all but one of the frames. And then in the animation process, we're going to be turning the phenakistoscope so that only one frame is showing at a time. I'll explain that in just a minute. Next, you will need an animation station. So you can find one that's already around the classroom, or you can try and make one with some other materials. If you have an idea as to how you can make an animation station, come up with your idea and then run it past me, and I'll let you know if that's going to work. So, in the animation station, we have this piece of wire metal with a bunch of squares, open squares, so you can see through. We're using two plastic bins to support the wire metal, and underneath there's a piece of cardboard with a paper clip that's sticking up through the cardboard. First, what we do, take our phenakistoscope, find the hole in the middle, put it inside the animation station so that the phenakistoscope is around the paperclip, and I can turn my phenakistoscope and it will stay in its location because of that paperclip. Next, our cover sheet should have this V-shaped slit in it, but it should also have a hole that the paperclip will go inside of. Let's put that over the phenakistoscope, just like that. So that we have, there we go. Let me show you what this looks like. Move the camera a little bit. So if you look underneath here, what you'll see is that we have the cover. It still moves around. We're going to have to tape this cover sheet down so it doesn't move. But they're both, the cover sheet and the phenakistoscope are both on top of that paperclip, which is right here, if you look carefully. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the camera back into position for just a moment. And then, actually, I'm going to leave the camera right here. And you can see what happens when I put some tape on the cover sheet. I'm going to find some pieces of tape that I have. Here we go. They don't have to be big pieces of tape, they can be pretty small. I'm just going to use some really small pieces of tape right here. Alright. The next step is that we need to get out an iPad. So here's our iPad. So we press the button to start the iPad, swipe it to open the iPad, and then there's an app that you'll see called iMotion HD. Has a picture of a little camera on it. There we go. We want to click that. It's going to open up the app, and we're going to say new movie. New movie. You can give this movie a title if you'd like. I'll say Mr. Fenner's, where's my apostrophe? There we go. Movie. Well, it's kind of a movie, it's kind of an animation. I'm going to call it an animation. Animation. Okay. There we go. Now I'm done with the name. Let's press done. We do not want it to be on time-lapse mode. What that means is that this app is going to take a picture automatically, one after the next after the next. What you want to do is you want to be able to control when the pictures are taken. So we click on manual. As picture of a hand, that means that you decide when the pictures are taken. Next, we're going to press start. Now you'll notice that the iPad is using the camera that's on the underside right there. That is a camera. And so when we turn the iPad this way, we want to position the iPad so that it is over over the frame that we want to see. So it's going to be kind of tricky here. And it might not totally fit, so we might have to do some adjusting here. You know, maybe what we'll have to do is we might have to find some additional supports. I'm going to try and find some extra boxes to make my animation station even taller, because what I see here is that this video window does not include my entire animation frame. So let's take this. I'm going to modify my animation station a little bit. And you guys can definitely do this if you feel like your animation station does not have exactly the setup that you need to make your animated video. Okay. So what I've done is I've taken 2 extra bins here, and I'm going to put my wire screen on top, and now the wire screen is going to be taller, higher off the table, and my iPad will sit higher above my